Good morning from my side. My name is Gernot Ляйтнер. I'm an architect from Austria and I'm the chairman of the Master Concept Group. We operate in several countries, mostly from Austria to the east, Ukraine, CIS countries, Kazakhstan, China, even in Myanmar. We're very specialized on large-scale master plans in the touristic and the real estate area. Yeah, Riviera Village is a very exciting project, not only because of the very attractive location, but also the scope of the development made it necessary to bring in a strategic person that is looking at the project from the distance to help the development of the real estate, of the urban development, of the communal development. That's mainly my role. I'm pretty involved in most of the new ideas, how the growth of Riviera can go on. I'm also a shareholder of a big real estate touristic project in Ukraine. So we were working together on that project, and one of the owners invited me to present my vision of Riviera, and then all the owners agreed and liked my approach, and that's how I got contracted to be part of the development team. I'm more like a moderator. I'm like the architectural moderator, because everybody on the table is coming with ideas. So no, they are not difficult to work with, not at all, because the quality of discussion is very, very good. So it's a very positive experience for me personally. In Europe, these kind of developments are simply not existing anymore, because such large land plots. In Europe, a big project is 1 or 2 hectares. Here we're talking about hundreds of hectares. The most difficult part was at the beginning, the size. It's very big, it's very long. It has 2 sides of the river, which is a challenge in terms of logistics. And the other challenge was that there is quite a process of growing. So having the basic master plan, we also always have to think about the next stage and the next stage. And that's sometimes a challenge to consider all the relevant elements of the growth of the project. Riviera is a fusion of the wish of our residents. So some people prefer the more classic houses, centralized entrance and beautiful room configuration and gardens and terraces. But many in recent years are big fans of the contemporary, stylish, flat roof, glass, nice material with stone and timber. So we would say that the market trend is going a bit to this direction, to have a more contemporary house where you live with the nature and you feel the different times of the year, the yellow trees, the green trees, the snow. And so that's the style that is now very popular. Riviera is creating a lifestyle for the demands of the people in the 21st century. That means living in the beautiful environment, in the forest, at the water, to have a very safe community for the kids, a sportive community to do all kinds of activities, and also a social community where the people are following the same interests, and all this spirit was following the Riviera development to create a healthy and socially nice lifestyle. Riviera is becoming a small town, so we do need more now than just the resident homes. We're building a clubhouse, we're building the sports facilities, we're building kindergarten, we're building a school, we're building communal facilities like salon, cafe, co-working space. So there's a lot of infrastructures now in the pipeline for the next very few years to create a small town outside of the city which not only serves the residents of Riviera, but also the residents of the neighboring communities that are around. It is a demand-driven idea. The residents, when they are living in such a community, they want to have a place where they know that there's always activity going on, where they can meet people, where they can meet themselves, where they get good food and good service. And that was the basic idea of the clubhouse. So the next question was how big and how luxurious should it be? So it was growing quite a bit from a small restaurant on the water. It's now a big multi-complex with restaurant, event areas, spa and sport areas, summer terrace, outdoor swimming pool, indoor swimming pool. So it's gonna be a pretty amazing facility. Each district has its own character. There's the younger district that we're developing now towards the north, towards Podgotowka. There's the premium new district around the waterfront and the forest homes. But I also like very much the existing, partly classic district in Old Riviera. It's beautiful, it's mature, everything is ready. The nature and the landscaping is finished. It's really beautiful there. So each district has its own speciality. So I like them all. Volleyball did not necessarily influence the project because it's one sport. Yes, there will be beach volleyball courts in Riviera. There will be a sports saal where the residents can play football, volleyball, basketball. But what I'm more taking from my background as a sports person is the healthy lifestyle, is the sportive lifestyle, and that's what I integrated a lot into the project. We are a very, how should we say, progressive but communicative development team. So we have a basic idea. We have not left this basic idea since the start. But we do adapt this basic idea to the needs of the market, to the ideas of the owners, of the project team. And that's really good. We have a very good communication and discussion standard. So it's not about fighting about ideas. It's about exchanging ideas and then putting the best proposal on the paper. And I really like this spirit and attitude of Riviera team. Oh, it's simply that reason. I mean, it's not that far away from the city. By car, it's like 40 minutes, depending on the traffic, but by the boat, it's like super convenient. So people nowadays don't have to be in the city 24 hours every day anymore. So it's a nice place to live, to work, and then go to Kiev once or twice a week. Where the sun is coming through the forest from the east side. Then going for a little run for like 40 minutes along the water through the forest. Then jumping into the morning pool when there's nobody there still. Then having a nice coffee and the newspaper when the sun is already up and the skin is drying and the temperature is getting warmer. Then the family popping up and the kids coming around and hanging out on the water space. Then for sure going to the beach volleyball, play a round of volleyball with my friends. And then the loser has to pay the beers in the Riviera clubhouse. Then we have a few drinks. And then in the meantime, the ladies are getting prepared for the evening dinner and we take the boat to the Forelka and have a nice fish dinner, a few bottles of wine and then sleep like an angel in the fresh air. That's my perfect day. Function follows form and form follows function. So then if the function is suffering from the beauty, it's not a good solution. So we certainly try to make it functional and as a result very beautiful. Water, forest, people. The Frank Lloyd Wright modern country house with the contemporary style, respecting the beautiful trees on my property. Vicinity, nature, lifestyle, environment, inspiration.